This is how you're going to reset your dopamine receptors so you can have some control over your monkey brain. Now, you may be asking, what is a dopamine receptor? What is dopamine? So essentially, dopamine is your brain's motivation chemical, and it kind of drives you to do certain things, which could be bad or good. Now, right now, you are most likely driven to do bad things. What do I mean? Bad habits, right? So, you are driven, let's say, to scroll on TikTok. Let's say to watch meaningless YouTube videos. Let's say to goon, to watch porn, to drink, to smoke, to vape. These are all horrible addictions and horrible habits that are controlled by your fucked dopamine receptors. So let's take scrolling on TikTok for example. I can guarantee that everyone watching this video right now has a problem with scrolling on TikTok, as this is a fucking TikTok video. So every time you scroll on TikTok, let's say you open the app, right? You have a baseline happiness. Your baseline happiness can be kind of set by dopamine, right? Let's say dopamine, your baseline happiness, it's about here, okay? You open the app and you watch a video and your dopamine spikes, right? Your happiness spikes up, okay? Gets to about here. Then it dies down as it loses interest in the video, and now it goes below the baseline. So now your happiness below the baseline. So what do? You scroll again, and it gets another jump, right? Your happiness goes up here, but it doesn't get as far as up as it went last time, right? So this keeps happening in a trend, and this trend keeps on happening for hours at a time every day when you scroll, and your baseline happiness goes lower and lower and lower. So essentially, even though your happiness is getting lower and you're pretty much self-sabotaging yourself, because of those dopamine spikes, your brain loves it. Like your brain loves dopamine spikes. And every time you scroll on TikTok, you get a dopamine spike. So your brain is sabotaging you. Your brain is controlling you. And you need to reset your dopamine receptors. And so it really just comes down to cutting out those bad habits, which is scrolling on TikTok, gooning, watching porn, which all have the same cycle, and then reinforcing good habits. So this gets into delayed gratification versus instant gratification. So scrolling on TikTok is instant gratification. You are literally doing no work and getting dopamine. So instead of instant gratification, which is just TikTok, it's instantly gratifying you. You're instantly getting that spike. What you're going to want to do is practice delayed gratification habits. Now, what are some delayed gratification habits? Reading is one of them. Going to the gym, right? When you go to the gym, you're not just going to do one bicep curl and then get a fucking huge bicep. No, that's not how that works. You have to do hundreds of bicep curls. So then you will actually see some progress, see some results. And so when you practice these delayed gratification habits, I'll just name 5 of the most important, okay? So I would say reading is great for information and for practicing imagination, and I love storybooks. Storybooks are great. I would say working out, so that could be exercising in general, great for your health, great for your mental health, great for everything. So working out, it could be cardio, it could be going to the gym. Again, that's delayed gratification. Learning a new skill. So when you learn a new skill, let's say right now I'm learning the piano, and it fires up some new pathways in your brain. Also, it's very rewarding, but again, you're going to be very bad at it first, and then practice, and then you get that delayed gratification because it's delayed, right? I would say number 4, meditation. So meditate, right? Just focus on your breath, close your eyes, focus on your breath. I do it for about 20 minutes. And this will over time. So a lot of these delayed gratification have reverse effects of this instant gratification. So instead of your baseline happiness going down, 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 let's say when you read, when you meditate, it's actually going up, up, up. So that is just the simple power of practicing. Number 5, I would say probably prayer or connection to God or connection with your mind and your mental health and spiritual health is very good. Don't have to be religious, just be spiritual. Believe in God, believe in your subconscious mind. Prayer, very, very good. I guess those are 5 habits that I would implement to reset your dopamine receptors, and then cut out all the bad habits, which vaping, smoking, gooning, scrolling on TikTok. And after a week, you're going to be it's going to sound horrible at first, but after about a week, you're going to be like, wow, how could I waste that much time scrolling on TikTok? How could I So once you build consistency in these habits, it's going to be like you're never going to go back. You're never going to want to go back. So it's going to be hard once you build consistency in the habits. It's going to be hard to actually break that consistency. That's the power of consistency. No matter what, like I wake up at 4 a.m., right? Waking up is another good habit early. I wake up at 4 a.m. I used to hate it at first, but once I did it every single morning, it's actually hard for me to sleep in. It's like I don't want to sleep in now because I did it so consistently that I actually like waking up at 4 a.m. even though I despised it at the start. And so you're gonna like forget, scrolling on TikTok, and just go take a walk. Taking a walk is another good habit, right? Take a walk, go in nature, go get a hobby, right? You're just gonna forget all about it in like a week. It really takes a week, and you're gonna forget. At first, and you're not just gonna like reward yourself. This is stupid idea, right? Rewarding yourself like 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, just like at the end of the day, you could reward yourself for all your hard work. No, that's just pretty much restarting your results. You're gonna go to zero. That's not consistency. Consistency is abstaining from it and not using it at all. Now, if you go for a week and then kind of relapse on, let's say, TikTok, on Gooning, on something like that, that's okay. It happens, right? It happened. Maybe you had a rough day. It happens. Now, the worst thing you could do is kind of like beat yourself up and then go into a spiral, which is just you just scrolling on TikTok, getting back into your older self, right? The best thing you could do is say, you know what? I actually made it a few days this time. I actually made it a week. That's actually good. I made it a week. Like, pat yourself on the back. It's okay. And so, yeah, reset your dopamine receptors, change your life, cut out the bad habits, enforce the good habits. Thank you. Hope you learned something.
TikTok new feature Flip Story is finna get you more engagement, views, and followers than you ever had. If y'all thought posting to your story was bringing in engagement, followers, and viewers last time, or just like before, what I'm finna put you on finna really make you go up. All you gotta do, don't hit the plus sign down here. Go to your main profile. Your main profile with all your videos, bio, and all of that. You're gonna hit the plus sign right here by your picture. It's gonna be a plus sign by your picture to post to your story. When you click that, you're going to scroll over to hit Flip Story. When you go to Flip Story, right, you want to have 2-3 pictures already. So make sure you take 2-3 pictures, make some funny faces, do whatever, right? Now, look, it's some sauce to this. Don't just run and do it and not listen to the whole video. Some sauce. Now, once you click the 2-3 pictures, right, boom, it's going to flip them. When it flip them, it's going to put an automatically sound on there. That sound that they put on there is going to find the people for you. Do not exit off the sound. A lot of people exit off the sound. They don't know TikTok put a trending song on your video so